Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ English. Here I come with another interesting topic in the news, very important for the UPSC exam. We are talking about how this time the southwest monsoon came in excess. If you go by the reports in the newspapers, then this time we received an additional 8% rainfall from the southwest monsoon. For some people, indeed, it was good as compared to last year, because last year in 2024, the rainfall was deficit. But too much of anything is bad. And this time, 8% extra rainfall has created too much havoc already. We saw how the states of Uttarakhand, Kashmir region, and Punjab kept on battling with floods. But for Punjab, it has become a double whammy now. Because as the flood water is receding, as the people of Punjab, the community, the government is busy doing disaster mitigation through central government help, through people's participation, here comes another problem. Punjab is now battling with an outbreak of fungal disease in the paddy crops, in the rice crops, known as the very famous rice plant fungal disease called fall smut disease. In the last few months, if you are noticing, the paddy crop is too much in the news, in fact, in the breaking news. First, when we started talking about the methane emission risk when it comes to paddy farming, because paddy is a water intensive crop. Second problem came when, as we are discussing about how paddy stubble burning creates a damage to the Delhi's NCR's air quality. Third, once again, it is in news today because it is now being impacted at a large scale by the paddy fall smut disease. This is a severe damage to the kharif crop of rice, a key staple for India. So it is a paradoxical situation as people and the farmers were celebrating an abundant rainfall. As the kharif season was only elongated, we expected a bumper crop. But too much of rainfall has ruined everything. And as Punjab is already dealing with receding water, so many diseases, infectious disorders that are spreading because of waterlogging, here comes another headache. Now, continuous rainfall, flooding, water pooling has disrupted the spray of antifungal medication. And this has given a chance to this fungal infection to only keep on spreading. This is a widespread infestation this time. It is a big threat to food security. It is a threat to states' agriculture output. After all, it's a question of farmers' livelihood. Let's also understand, as the paddy season is getting over, the farmers are ready to welcome the rabi season, a very important crop of which is the wheat, another staple diet of India. There is very little margin available to the farmers. So, as the harvesting time is coming, they are being plagued by this unfortunate problem of false smut outbreak. So, what exactly is false smut? For the UPSC exam, quite an important thing to know that false smut is also known as the Haldi rog, the turmeric in English, the Haldi disease. It is an important fungal infection of the rice plant or the paddy plant. Why does it happen? It happens because of a virus gene named as Ustilaginoidea. And it is also referred to as the Lakshmi disease or the Uthupathi disease of the rice. So you can call it by various names, but it is a strong fungal infection, quite a common one as well. And therefore, the farmers need to repeatedly put antifungal spray here to protect from it. But this time, because of too much water, the whole treatment process got suffered. And today we are facing this problem. As it is, the disease is hard to control because the fungus infects the crop during flowering stage. And the symptoms of the disease are evident only after the rice panicles start emerging. So before the farmers know, the fungus is so mutative, it is so quick spreading that it already starts eating up the crop from inside. And that's a major challenge for paddy farming. The typical symptom of the disease, it is visible in the form of a flat, black color fungal type growth in the paddy grain, okay, which become covered with yellow fungal growth in the field. As you can see in the picture, one of these pictures show a very appropriate capture here. This is exactly how the infected paddy crop starts looking. And once spread, as I said, it's very, very difficult to control because heavy and constant rainfall, constant flooding in Punjab was paralyzing. It did not let the farmers do timely antifungal treatment of the rice, and therefore the disease only became more and more aggressive. It is impacting various paddy crops at different stages of maturation, different stages of harvesting. So today it has created a huge helplessness among our farmers who are in a hurry to harvest for storage so that now they can welcome the next cropping season, because these two are the most important cropping seasons for India, particularly Northwest India, the Kharif and the Rabi, the winter crop season. Now, the extent of damage is too much. If you go by the reports in the media, then it's about 25% damage to the crop area in the areas that were severely hit by flood. The situation has therefore put under stress the need for improved monitoring of this disease. There is a need for panels who can advise farmer to track immediately as the disease start breaking out, so that it's not too late to take an action. And ultimately it is about in future how can we create more sustainable, more resilient agricultural practices to prevent such disorders, because climate cannot be controlled. We know that this is the era of global warming. Monsoon rainfalls are not only unpredictable, the amount of rainfall we get can also vary considerably season to season. As per Indian Meteorological Department, in coming years, also, we may expect a very variable rainfall pattern. For example, in 2024, there was deficit rainfall. People blamed it to the El Nino effect. Similarly, today we are having an excess of rainfall. So you see, it is alternating. Hence, we need sustainable, climate resilient agriculture to prevent future risks from happening. Now, talking about other well known fungal infections of the plant, paddy plant, these are rice blast, shelth blight, brown spot, foot rot. Talking about bacterial, we have the bacterial blight. Similarly, virus is the Tungro virus disease. So all these once spread, they take a massive toll on food security and farmers' income. And generally, in which conditions do we see fall smut disease happening more aggressively? So these are usually the warm and the humid months. For example, if the temperature is about 25 to 30 degrees, there is a high moisture content, it promotes fungal action. At the same time, if there is infected plant left over, even little bit of it, that is enough to spread a new wave of infection. That is again a danger. And I think now we understand why so many farmers, poor farmers, take up to stubble burning. Because this fungal infection is so resilient that if the entire crop is not destroyed, then a little bit remaining remnant also can spoil the fresh harvest. It's a very contagious disease. Then, high nitrogen content in soil. If the soil is rich in nitrogen or too much fertilizer is being used that has nitrogen, that can also create conditions perfect for fungal infections. And then, controlling fall smut through applying antifungal medication is okay. But if you use too much of it, then also it creates resistance. But that's a common problem, we know about it. Whenever there is too much medication used to control a microorganism, it only mutates faster. As we are talking about the antimicrobial resistance that is impacting human health. Similarly, too much antifungal treatment to kill this fungi, which is causing fall smut disease, will also result only in resistance of the fungus. And it is also dangerous for the ecology. It also destroys the soil quality, by the way. So, therefore, too much application cannot be done. And it continues to be a major threat. Now, talking in general about India's rice growing capacity, then India is one of the largest rice producing countries in the world, only after China. And it is these two countries together that also produce half of the global rice total production. Looking at India itself, there are major rice growing states we have like West Bengal, Uttar Pradesh, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana as well. So these states are known for huge participation in rice production. Apart from India, China, there is Bangladesh, Indonesia, Vietnam. So predominantly in Asia, rice is not only a major production crop, but also it's a major source of food. Hence, security for paddy plant is of utmost necessity because it is our staple diet. And today, we need to understand that longer term solution is climate resilient agriculture. Apart from that, it is very difficult to come out of this vicious cycle of infection and then medicating them. So now the question, consider the following statements regarding rice cultivation in India. One, rice is majorly a kharif crop in India. It is grown as the monsoon season comes, southwest monsoon. Two, the SRI system of rice intensification. Method of cultivation requires less water and seed compared to traditional method. Now, this is quite an important topic for discussion. It's slightly a lengthier topic. That what do you mean by the SRI system? In case you want to know more about it, do let me know. 3. Eastern India, despite high rainfall, has lower productivity of rice as compared to Punjab and Haryana due to differences in irrigation, infrastructure, inputs, land use, all of that. So, which of these statements do you think is or are valid? Let us know in the comment box. If you have any other suggestion, you can let us know that as well. And before I end, here's a quick reminder that we are beginning the October batch. It is the fast track batch. Starts on 17th October. It is primarily for those people who are preparing for UPSC 2026 because it is a fast track batch with very less time left, few months to go. Here we are to help you in speeding up your preparation, giving a professional edge to your preparation by giving you mentorship across all the GS foundation subjects, as well as huge discounts on optionals if you enroll for the course. And the course is available to you in Hindi, in English, in bilingual format, that's in English. You can pick up whichever language medium works for you. The price is as basic as 7,999 only. And what do you get? GS, optional, CSAT, essay writing, current affairs, you name it. So if you want to seek the course and its advantage, please use the code live on the screen. That will help you in getting this cost benefit. And if you want to discuss more about it, you want us to reach out to you, then please fill up the form here. That's there in the description box of the video. Alternatively, you can also post a comment and we can get back to you for the same. So all the best and thank you so much.